Hi students, today we are going to concentrate on NGP, neighboring group participation reactions. This is called archimeric assistance, also called. This is the part of the nucleophilic substitution reaction. In the previous session we have already discussed about the SN1 and SN2. All the students have the SN1 and SN2 are good, I hope. If you are not good that much, you will go with the first SN1 and SN2, then back to this neighboring group participation. If the student want to acquire the knowledge on the neighboring group participation or in the NGP reactions, student must have the knowledge on the SN1 and SN2 reactions and also have the knowledge on the stereochemistry of the SN1 and SN2 reactions, particularly in the SN2 reactions. Right, before to discuss NGP reactions, I am taking two different examples. This is the reactant, it undergoes nucleophilic substitution with the water. Here chlorine is substituted and OH group, chlorine is substituted with the OH group. Here chlorine is substituted with the OH group. My simple question is, here rate is R1, here rate is R2. That means in which case rate is more, R1 is greater than R2 or R2 is greater than R1. If you observe on the basis of the experimental data, R1 is greater than R2, R1 is greater than R2. What is the reason? Why this rate is more and this rate is less? Very simple, student. This is the leaving group, this is the leaving group with the carbon 1, carbon 2, position 3. Carbon 1, carbon 2, position 3. In the position 3, CH2 group is there. In the position 3, lone pairs are there. Lone pairs are there. So this group will activate the reaction. So that means a group which is present neighboring to the leaving group, that will activate the rate of the reaction. So here rate will be more. That's why R1 is greater than R2. No such a lone pair, no such a group to influence the leaving group in this molecule, but it is there in this molecule. So here rate will be more and more. Such a effect, this is a neighboring group. Because of its neighboring group, neighbor means adjacent. What is called a neighbor? So our in front of our home or our house, on adjacent to our houses, we are generally called neighbors. So for this chlorine also a neighboring group is there. This group will activate the reaction. That is called simply neighboring group participation. In which cases students have a lot of confusion. In which cases neighboring group participation will be noticed? In which molecule neighboring group is there? Or neighboring group effect is dominated? Very simple, student, very simple. On the third position of the leaving group, from the leaving group, on the third position or on the fifth position, from the leaving group, third position or fifth position, if the groups are there with the lone pairs, groups are there with the multiple bonds, will show the neighboring group effect. Remember that. So 50% of your doubts will be cleared. This is the point. From the leaving group you have to count 1, 2, 3. At the third position or at the fifth position, the groups having the lone pair or groups having the multiple bond will show its influence on the leaving group. That reaction can be considered as neighboring group participation. So whether the given reactant has a neighboring group or not, you will check. That is the first point. If neighboring group is there at that positions, rate of reaction will be more than the groups having no neighboring group. Now how the neighboring groups will influence the rate of the reaction, how the mechanism takes place, and what is the stereochemistry of the product, we are going to check. Right? take an example. Students, to explain the mechanism, I am taking this molecule. Here I want to treatment the given compound with the water. Here water is the electrophile because it has a lone phase. I want to hydrolyze this reactant. If you observe this molecule, this reactant, either carbon number 1 or position number 1, position number 2 and position number 3. The position number 3 also have lone pair. So this lone pair will attack this carbon and facilitate the leaving of the chlorine. Student, this sulfur having the lone pair will act as the internal nucleophile. It will act as the internal nucleophile. And it will attack this carbon from the backside. As a result, leaving group is eliminated and leads to the formation of CH3, yes, CH2, CH2. A strained ring is formed with the positive charge on the sulfur. Here nucleophilic substitution takes place and this nucleophile will attack this carbon, electrophilic carbon, by backside attacking, That means backside attacking generally takes place in the SN2. So here SN2 reaction will take place. Because of this SN2, this carbon configuration will be inverted. Now what happens? This is unstable because more steric strain is there. In the next step, water will attack. Water is the external nucleophile, student. External nucleophile. So it attacks. For attacking this one, this electron density, sigma bonded density shift to the sulfur. This sigma bonded density shift to the more positive sulfur from this side or from this side, no issue. As a result, either this carbon or this carbon gets the positive charge. For the convenience, I am taking this carbon having the positive charge. It is attacked on this carbon and leads to the production of CH3, CS, bond CH2, bond CH2 and OH and hydrogen H plus is eliminated as in our previous discussions. Students, here this is the leaving group. Now here this is the leaving group and this nucleophile attack from the back side. So second SN2 attack from back side. Second SN2 attack from back side. Here first backside attack by SN2 reaction, second SN2 attack from the backside. So there are two attackings are there. In the first time by the internal nucleophile and the second time by the external nucleophile. That means here one inversion takes place, here one inversion takes place, resultant of two inversions, configuration is retained. So here retention will take place. Students, remember that in NGP reaction, nucleophile attack the substrate two times. One time from the neighboring group. This is considered as internal nucleophile because it attacks from the backside. So mechanism is SN2. Because of backside attacking, if this carbon is a chiral, its configuration is inverted. And in the second step, external nucleophile will attack. It is also attacking from backside, and this is the leaving group. If it is the chiral carbon, suppose it is the chiral carbon, again inversion will take place. So two inversions are possible, result of two inversions leads to the retention of the configuration of the molecule. So in NGP reaction, I am recalling one internal nucleophile that causes first backside attack by SN2 mechanism, and second one is the external nucleophile that causes backside attack by SN2 mechanism. In both the cases, inversion will take place. If the given carbon has the chirality, finally the configuration of the carbon will be retained. So students have to remember this point. I want to add one more point. These NGP reactions will happen only when the external nucleophile concentration under control. If you are taking excess amount or a high concentration of the nucleophile, total SN2 reaction only takes place. If only SN2 reaction takes place, the configuration is inverted. If you are taking the limited amount of the nucleophile, it go with the NGP mechanism and leads to the retention of the configuration. Right, students? Now we are going to take one more example to illustrate, taking a look on that example. Students, here I want to go explain NGP stereochemically and by taking a different molecule. First, we are going to discuss about this molecule. Students, here carbon is there. In this carbon, I am giving some star mark that indicates it is a labeled isotope. It is a labeled isotope. And here this is the leaving group. This leaving group is present on this carbon. It is the position number 1. This is the position number 2. This is the position number 3. So the position number 3 either may contain double bond or may contain pi bond or may contain lone pair. It have the ability to show the neighboring group participation. So here undoubtedly neighboring group is participated. Here this pi bonded electron density itself is a nucleophilic electron density, and this is the external nucleophile, this is the internal nucleophile. Wherever the internal nucleophile is available, as our previous discussion, it will attack the carbon containing leaving group from the backside. So it starts to attack from the backside. As a result, this carbon gets the positive charge, and here a cyclopropyl ring is formed, and this represents it is the compound, it is the carbon having radioactivity or isotopic carbon. Here SN2 attacking will take place. This is the first SN2, and nucleophile will attack from the back side. So first SN2 attacking will take place, and it is from the back side. Because of that one, here one inversion is completed. Come to the next step. This ring is more strained, and it is charged species. So in order to satisfy its valency, this bond may shifted as a pi bonded density, or this sigma bonded density may convert into pi bonded. So you have two options. So here bond cleavage takes place in this bond or in this bond. This bond may undergo, or this bond may undergo. Students, here suppose this bond may undergo bond cleavage. This oxygen will attack this carbon from backside. So now the isotopic carbon has OAC group. Suppose this bond undergoes cleavage, this CaCOOH will attack this carbon. This is the possible product. Student have to remember, this is the external nucleophile. When external nucleophile attacks the substrate, there are two types of products are formed. Both are formed in the ratio 1:1 because both the carbons are equivalent. For the identification only, here I am taking the labeled isotope. This is the mechanism of NGP reaction. In the NGP, in the first step, internal nucleophile will involved and leads to the inversion of the configuration when the chiral carbon is there. In the second step, external nucleophile will involve this external nucleophile attacks, and this attacking is also backside. Because of this backside attack, again one more inversion takes place. The summation of two inversions leads to the retention of the configuration. This is the point. Now I want to discuss something about stereochemistry of the NGP reaction. Student, here I am taking one molecule, here I am taking one molecule. Both the molecules have the same structure, but the only difference is their stereochemistry. These two compounds are anti to each other. These two compounds are parallel to each other. These two compounds are anti to each other, and these two compounds are parallel to each other. Here the external nucleophile is ACOH. Here external nucleophile is ACOH. But in the NGP reaction, the neighboring group will attack from the backside. That is possible only when the neighboring group and leaving groups are present in the anti position. So here NGP reaction is possible. You have to remember, the student, the neighboring group and the leaving group are present anti to each other, then only NGP is possible. Here this is the neighboring group, this is the leaving group, both present on the same side. NGP is not possible. Then if NGP is not possible, it will choose the SN2 mechanism. If it choose the NGP mechanism, the configuration is retained. So retention takes place. Here it choose the SN2 mechanism, inversion takes place. So students must have the keen observation all those points. This is all about NGP, but students have a light confusion. Which molecules will show the NGP? I will list out all the molecules on the board, and what are the conditions required for the NGP. I will consolidate all the important points or the important conditions for the NGP reaction, and which molecules will show the NGP reaction on board. Take a 1 minute look, that is more useful to you. Students, I am going to briefing the important points for the NGP. First, students have to remember, for NGP, at third position or at the fifth position, leaving group third or fifth position to leaving group, electron rich groups, that means nucleophilic groups, are required. This is the condition number 1. NGP involves two nucleophilic attacks. One is by the internal nucleophile, another one is by the external nucleophile. It is first inversion, it is second inversion. Because of two inversions, the molecule will get the retention of configuration. And next point, concentration of external nucleophile. You have to maintain minimum concentration. If you are taking the excess concentration, it will choose the SN2 mechanism path. And last point, and it's very important point, leaving group and the NGP. Leaving group and NGP should be anti to each other. Students have to keep these 4 points in brain. Definitely you will solve the question comfortably. And last point, students, which are the examples for the neighboring groups? Starting what I am saying is electron rich groups or pi bonds, or the groups having the lone pairs, show the neighboring group participation when they are located at 5th and 3rd position. Of course, they are at 4th and 6th, their chances are very, very less. Students, take a look. Pi bonds have the electron density, OH have the lone pair, sulfur has lone pair, and acetate ion has lone pair. Phenyl group have 3 pi bonds, NHMe have the lone pair, and COOH have the lone pair, O- has the lone pair. So this is all about NGP. So you will go with this video. Definitely it will clear your doubts. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe my channel, and you will ask your doubts in the form of comment. I will try to solve. Okay students, thank you very much.